I am Leah, busy wife, mom of three, and business owner. And I love traveling and giving my feedback and opinions on things that I have done during my travels. So I hope you take something useful from these videos. And I'm always open to any questions and helping you plan your travels. Enjoy!
Alaska has so many amazing things to offer, so I wanted to give you our experiences during our shore excursions on Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. You can find and book Royal Caribbean's excursions on the app. Keep in mind you can book outside the app, but be warned, if you miss the ship, they will not wait for you. Our first stop was in Sitka. Getting off the ship was a really nice organized area with shops, eateries, and transportation for all the excursions. We chose the Sea Otter and Wildlife Quest excursion where we boarded a boat right next to the ship. There is outside seating where we stayed a majority of the time, although it did get chilly, and an inside that is warm with big giant windows. There is a guide that is full of amazing facts and stories, so we did learn a lot as well while we were on this excursion. We did see many sea otters, a couple of humpback whales, puffins, sea lions, and of course a ton of bald eagles. It was a really cool experience that we would gladly do again. Then we took a bus into town, the town of Sitka, which was free. I had a vision of Sitka from the movie The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, but it was nothing like that. In fact, we learned it was actually filmed in Connecticut. The town was okay with lots of shops and food places, but we found down by the marina a really picture-perfect area for us. We were supposed to go to Skagway, but a last-minute itinerary change took us to the icy Strait Point instead. When you get off the ship, it is a little bit more rustic with gravel and wooded areas, unlike Sitka. We paid for the gondola ride to the top of the mountain while we were there. The journey up and down was beautiful. At the top of the mountain, there are stunning views, but for a family with kids, there just wasn't that much to do. Once we came back down from the paid gondolas, there is the other side of the island, and you can take the free gondolas over to that. There was quite the line for that. Or you can walk the trail. We chose to walk, and along the way, we even saw a bald eagle's nest. There are also plenty of benches to stop if you need to. There's some places to eat and shops on that side, but our favorite part was the rock beach. My girls were obsessed with going and finding starfish just laying around on the rocks. I personally wished I could have done the zip lining, but it was booked when we found out we were stopping at Icy Strait. It's a gorgeous place to visit, and you can get back on the ship whenever you want. Our absolute favorite port was Juneau. It looked exactly like what I expected Alaska to look like, and we lucked out with incredible weather. There's so much to do when you get off the ship right there in town. However, we booked a helicopter tour to a dog sledding camp and glacier experience through Alaska Shore Tours. They had the exact tour we wanted and were a lot cheaper than going through Royal Caribbean. But don't be fooled, this is an expensive excursion, but a truly incredible experience. You are shuttled to an airport where after some instruction and putting on snow boots from the company, you are helicoptered up to the snow dog camp where it was just what I had always envisioned perfectly. They had well over 100 dogs in the camp with a staff that lived up there in the mountains and tents. We rode on a traditional dog sled led by a great guide, and she even stopped so we could take pics and switch places, so we always got a chance to ride sitting down or standing on the back, which was really cool. The dogs were so friendly with us and loved attention. They do have a photographer up there who takes pictures of your sled in action that are printed up there as well for purchase. We did purchase them and tipped our sled driver. Then they take you to the puppies, which, oh my gosh, they were so cute and cuddly. They were only 10 weeks old, and they were so big that my kids had to sit down holding them, but it was a really cool experience. Now, while we were in several inches of snow surrounded by mountains of snow, it was actually really warm, which surprised us. The helicopter then picked us up and flew us over to land on an actual glacier. The guide walked us around, showing us spots to avoid and really cool spots to look at. My husband's dream was to drink glacier water, and not only did he do it, we all did it as well. While it was freezing, it was truly delicious. This part of the tour was really cold, but the view was 1,000% worth freezing for. It was just incredible. We were helicoptered back to the airport and shuttled back to town where we had a little more time to explore. I've been blessed to do so many awesome things, but this might be my favorite and worth every penny we paid. Our last stop was British Victoria, Columbia in Canada. Oddly enough, Canada was much colder than Alaska was. We boarded a boat for a whale watching tour. We did see several humpback whales. However, we hit some rough waters that made a few of our party members a bit queasy. While it was really neat, I probably wouldn't do it again simply because we saw whales in Sitka on a smaller excursion already. If we go back, I'd really like to go into town, which I also hear is gorgeous, but we did have a great time. I cannot wait until the day we get to go back to Alaska for more adventures, especially the railroad in Skagway. If you've done something in Alaska we should check out next time, please comment below and check out more videos coming on my travel experiences at Judgy Travel Mom. Thanks for watching.